Okay, hello, mic test. Yes, my microphone is on. And hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie. And yeah, if you're new here or have been here, welcome or welcome back. I'm reintroducing myself because, yeah, tanggolilong manggod ko. I'm here and not here most of the time. So it's for a number of reasons. And dili valid ako mga reasons why I'm always MIA. But anyway, I need to be here today because I did a video nga sponsored video, 'di ba? Maka-sponsored video pa ko even though I'm not really here. So wala ako kabalo. But anyway, ganahan ko sa jewelry pieces nga gipadala sa kini siya nga brand. So yes, even if sponsored siya, bet ang brand, and I believe it's worth the buy. So anyway, enough of that. I'm here today to give you an update about my life. Check in ba? Check in. Life check. Buhi pa ko. Og yes, busok gihapon ko. Gadako ang ako ang abaga, but what can I do? I'm obviously pwede ko mag-exercise and mag-diet, which I am. I am doing my exercise, and it's just that dili kayo jud super consistent as one would do kung na kay goal nga ma-achieve. But anyway, here we are. Okay ra, buhi pa man Japon ta, no? So quick recap, I came here sa United States September 29, 2023. Today, as I'm speaking, it's, okay, nangita ko sa kalendaryo. Monday, January 20, 2025. And yes, wala ko work today because it's Martin Luther King celebration or holiday. Other places na sila work, pero thankfully, wala ko work. And speaking of work, I still work for the same company. I took on a new job or role just 2 weeks ago, and I'm very happy where I'm at right now. Like all aspects, professional development, personal development, and obviously sweldo, nahit niya tanan nga boxes. So that's where we're at, and in terms of career. I wanted to share with you guys, wala dili, I don't know where it is, but nagpa-assess ako sa WES, World Education Services. Yung mga transcripts ko from the Philippines. Transcripts because I did go to several schools. I attended several undergraduate and a graduate to graduate school dito sa Philippines. So I have my bachelor's degree in information technology, so from a college dito sa ako ang hometown in San Carlos City. And after that, I think just a little over a year, I also took units for education, which I also finished in another college, same hometown. And then I moved to Bacolod in 2017, and I enrolled myself sa graduate studies, master in business administration sa University of St. LaSalle Bacolod. And I did that for several years actually. It was amidst COVID, and obviously COVID wasn't the reason why I didn't finish my master's. It was because I was going through a lot of things in my life at the time, and I just couldn't seem to focus. But anyway, so I'm planning to finish that here in the US. And when you want to study here, your transcripts, the universities or the colleges that you're planning to enroll, where you're planning to enroll, they would most likely require for you to have your transcripts translated into like the US grading system. And so I did that with WES. I paid about $285 or $295 for this processing, and it took about parang I think 90 days plus minus. It's because it completely not because of the WES process. It was the communication between my schools back in the Philippines and them having them to submit the requirements to WES. That was that was really challenging. But anyway, all that said and done, and I do have my grades now, and OMG, I'm so happy to report that everything has been like recognized. And so according to WES, the equivalency of my diplomas in the Philippines, they're still like the same. So my BSIT is also recognized here as a bachelor's degree in information technology, and 1 year of graduate studies in business. And so the next step for me is to have my transcript, my West translated transcript, get evaluated by the institution para for them to like evaluate whether I should start from what do you call it, from square one when it comes to graduate studies. Because I plan to still take up MBA, but not in business administration anymore. I do want to have a concentration in IT and project management. So that's where we're going. And yeah, I believe na-send na doon sa university yung transcripts ko. And I'm just waiting to hear from them kung ano nang resulta. I'm like, balik grade 1 ba ako or what? Things like that. So that's where we're at when it comes to like education. Like if you want me to do a video on the West process, like let's go about going to the specifics of that, I'll be willing to do so. Just leave me a comment down below. And even if you didn't, just so I could have my channel going, I probably will. So yeah, we'll see. So there's that. And plans this year, exciting actually, but I'm not gonna share it with you yet. So I have a new job and other stuffs. Other stuff. Anyway, so ayun, ano pa ba? I turned 30 last year. Did I say that in my previous videos? I'm sorry if I did, but yeah, I turned 30 and I feel like this is the best year of my life so far. Like a lot of people dread turning 30, but let me tell you, it is like the best, like the best year ever, the best age ever so far for me. And I know from here it's only gonna go up because parang just this is the personal feeling. No, I feel like I'm more mature in a way, and I'm still kiddish in a lot of. I'm still a child, you know, deep down, but I feel like I've grown to be a better person. To put it simply, and yung understanding ko lang when it comes to whatever is happening around me, it kind of grew wider, like a wider horizon, something like that. I don't really know how to put it in perspective, but just in general, it's a better place mentally, physically, spiritually, everything, financially as well. So yeah, I also wanted to tell you, I wanted to share the story, but okay, let me backtrack. I'm very passionate about educating people about the K1 visa process as well as the AOS process, right? It's because some say it's a really difficult process. Don't get me wrong, it's not a difficult process, but there is a lot of research that goes into these processes, like attaining or towards getting a K1 visa and eventually like transitioning that from that visa, getting your green card to be a permanent resident. Ang dami niyang steps, daming documentations and all that stuff. So, but at the same time, I'm also very passionate about like just letting people know that coming here is really not all rainbows and butterflies. There's a lot that goes into there's a lot that comes into play. There's a lot of emotional battles, like social battles. As it's not battles, I would say it is, but yeah, well, for lack of a better word, like all those unspoken challenges that one is going to face when they immigrate to a different country. It doesn't stop with all the paperwork, actually. That's just the first step. Those are initial steps in the process of like living and actually thriving in this country, which is a very, very different country, very, very different people, different food, lahat it's different. And I feel like not a lot of people really talk about that, and I want to do a series on explaining my experiences of like how I survived my first year and 4 months. Yeah, my first year and 4 months here in the United States. Because trust me, it hasn't been easy, and especially last year, last month, last December during the holidays, I could not count the number of times that I bawled and like I cried because I was just missing home. I'm really, really, excuse me, I'm missing home, and holidays are just different. You know, I didn't really think of it much before. The holidays that I spent back in the Philippines, you know, Christmas, birthdays, and everything. Parang ano lang siya, like the normal, because it was something that we did kind of like religiously throughout the years. But then fast forward, I'm here, and the celebrations are quite different. I mean, different in a good way. It's not bad different. It's just iba sila. And of course, my family is not here. When I say my family, my siblings, my mother, my father, my auntie, they're not here. And I've always spent the holidays with them in like 27 years of my life. And yeah, it's a very different feeling. So ayun, how do we battle what? Loneliness ba tawag? Homesickness. How did I survive homesickness? Oh my gosh. Um, and getting to the other part of it, sa professional side of the story naman, like aspect when it comes to career. Obviously, when I got here, I was paranoid na, no, like 10 days in after getting married and like finally trying to settle everything documentary requirements for my residency. It hit me like, okay, now I need to find a job because I'm just not one of those na kayang magstay lang sa bahay, because I can't. And obviously, I love to go around, I love to be around people, and I enjoy shopping very much. So I need money, and I can't just like ask my husband to provide for that, because I mean, I can, but I don't, and I won't, because I don't think that's fair. Being in a relationship, especially if you're like married to someone, it's like that person is your life partner. And when you say partner, you have to like parang put in a share sa sa lahat. Yeah, sa lahat. It's not like, hindi naman siya super requirement, I don't think, but is it a requirement biblically speaking? I don't know. But anyway, it's just a personal preference. Kailangan ko lang talaga magtrabaho to provide for myself and to provide for our household as well. I mean, I'm not completely providing everything for us, and he's also not completely providing everything for us. It's like a 50-50 thing. I mean, we pitch in for our household, and everything is shared. So, but anyway, why am I explaining myself? You know what I mean. I just can't sit around and do nothing. So, nagpapanik na po ako. Back in October. Yeah, October pa lang. I was so desperate to find a job. I mean, desperate isn't even the word. I was anxious because I've always worked for a single company back in the Philippines. I was there for like 9.5 years doing what I was doing, and I was very familiar with the process, very familiar with the people, and this was actually a test for my professional career. Now, will I ever fit in a role that I like? Will a company find me as valuable as my previous company did? All those things. Oh my gosh. But thankfully, you know, God has really amazing plans, and He knows that truly in my heart, I am a person that will give my best to my job. And ayun, it took me here, and I really love the company that I'm working for because it's very, it's not similar to my previous company, but it's like better in so much way, in like 100 folds. And like the people that I work with, OMG, they're very nice. And so yeah, but yun yung mga out of the comfort zones. Like, I didn't know if I would, if this is how life would turn out for me here, right? Obviously, parang I can only hope and pray for it, but it wasn't a guarantee. So, okay, going back to the story. So, have you heard of the Pinay that got murdered by her husband in what, Slovakia? Something like that. But this is a very recent story, and OMG, it's very nakakatakot. And I feel like stories like that need to reach more people, especially those Filipinas who are thinking about going to other countries and living there and being with their loved ones. All those, parang, okay, let's put myself in the situation, because I am in that situation, and I feel like a lot of people are also saying that the process, or how their relationship transitioned from just boyfriend girlfriend to married, was like very short. Me and my husband's time together was also very short, and we decided to get married at a very short like span of time, maybe 8-9 weeks from the talking stage to deciding we're gonna get married. It was very brief. And thank God that my husband is like a sane person, because if he wasn't, I would have ended up dead as well, you know? Pero it's like maybe a combination of 50-50, luck and just God's grace. No, I'm just kidding. It's all God's grace. But not to say that it wasn't, like, parang wala siyang God's grace or whatever, no? But it's like, it's what I'm trying to say, this is a very risky move. And it's not something that one should just take lightly. Yeah, so I have a lot of like stuff in my head that I wanted to share with you guys on that premise, or yung parang ganun. Anyway, hindi ko na alam po ano yung sinasabi ko, but I'm here to say, like, I'm alive, and please, I need video suggestions, because I am enjoying this, and I do want to create content, but I just don't know what to talk about, or I know what to talk about, but I cannot, for the love of me, put my thoughts together. Okay, so help your girl out, and yeah, okay, yun na yun. Thank you guys for watching, and have a happy, productive 2025. I will see you soon. Bye.